Justin, MR2.
How you doing?
Finally, I get to drive this car I do get to drive the car tonight. Eh?
Yeah, definitely.
But first, I want to hear more about the car, more about you. Tell me about the engine.
So it's a K20 A2 EP3 import basically with the EP3 box. So we basically just took that whole setup, we swapped it in, running on the ECU as well.
Yeah.
So it's basically fairly stock.
But how would you get the EP3 to fit in here?
So basically,
that's front wheel drive setup.
Yeah. That's a front wheel drive set. The motor is basically facing the same way. It's just the intake and everything is against the firewall on that side. Shafts running through over there.
So this car over here, you say you drive this car all the time, as is MSA, on the road, on the track, to the beach. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, daily, basically daily.
Yo.
Easy to drive. Everything. You'll find out a little bit later. We'll see.
Easy to drive, but the thing is, I heard that this thing hooks up off the line.
Yeah, that's because of the mid-mount setup and engine sitting on the rear wheels over there. Rear wheel drive, there's traction for days. You don't have a problem. I think as you're going to be going down the strip over here, hooking second, little bit of wheel spin, if maybe not at all.
Yeah. So the engine is standard.
So stock, standard stock, completely stock. The injectors we changed. We got I think it's RXD 410cc injectors.
Okay. What does it normally come with? 350s?
I think it's 310s or something.
Okay. Wow.
like that,
Okay. So that's a big difference.
Yeah. So it was just in case we needed any more fuel, we would have that. So it's not that big because people running out there 1,000 and odd cc injectors and stuff like this. And the diff was basically changed. And then obviously we got the capability of fully tuning with Honda. So I was running the stock EP3's ECU
with a Honda on top of that.
With Honda on top of that.
Which has been proven to extract some decent power from this.
You can fully manipulate the carbon.
So I heard that overseas Honda has even become like approved in some senses. So it's really good stuff, approved by Honda, direct onto your ECU, and you can make changes to ECU like you've got.
You can manipulate it completely. Launch control, nitrous, if you're going turbocharge, it's two-step settings, the whole works.
One of the things that I struggled with Jared's car was the fact that his car felt like a Golf inside, but drove like a Honda. But only here and on my feet, but the steering wheel felt like Golf. It's weird. And I think I'm going to get the same sense with this car, or similar sense with this car, because I've got now a Honda engine coming from the back, mounted backwards with the Honda gearbox, and everything else Toyota.
Well, this car handles in its stock form, with the stock motor, it handles quite well.
Yeah, of course.
So I think the engine just basically complemented the whole setup. You know what I mean? So you'll figure it out. You know what I mean? You'll get there.
Okay.
It's pretty easy. I promise you. Like my dad drives this thing around sometimes. It's a normal car.
I'm really starting to get excited because I don't even think I've ever driven one of these before. To be honest, I don't think I have. So this is very nice. Anything else I need to know about the car?
We got DC coilovers in. It's all set on soft at the moment. I leave it like that. I set MSA like that. I never played around with it before. I don't know. There's a shift light as well, but it's on the engine light. It's set at 8550. So that's 50 RPM before cutout. Yeah.
But is that the engine light that comes on?
The engine light would come. The engine light will come on, and then you have to change. So. The check this out.
Thanks for telling me this before I drive.
Okay, so the rev counter only goes up until 8,000 RPM.
Yes.
It's not going to go past that. And the car revs higher than that. Okay. So what you have to do is basically just wait for the shift light, which is your engine light, the mill light. Okay. And when it comes on, you change.
And then you said I can do 3 runs in the car. Is that still fine?
You can.
Okay, I'm gonna go for 3. I'm gonna cap it at 3. We'll do one sort of we'll do one sort of practice run just to get used to the car, and two solid runs. I think I'll be used to the car by then. And you're running the semi slicks at the back there. What tires are those on?
It's Proxy or triplet R's.
That's very grippy stuff, eh?
Very, very grippy. It's good around bends, everything. They grip up.
Yeah, so today you were saying, where should I launch this thing?
More or less, we'll start off at 6,000 RPM.
Okay.
And then if you end up bogging, it's quite a hot day today, so the track should be okay. If you end up bogging, just pick it up a little bit, all the time.
Cool.
About 1,000 RPM.
And where's the rev limit on this car?
8.6. Yeah.
Again with these Hondas.
8.6. Yeah, quite high.
And so do you just pop the clutch off at 6,000 RPM?
Yeah, pop the clutch and it'll look, it's gonna feel like your face is being torn off a little bit, but like
okay,
it goes, might squat and get a little bit sideways, but yeah, it will correct itself.
But the thing is, because the engine's right over the back wheels, all that weight is already there, and then it pushes down even more after that.
Yeah. So it's traction
all the time.
Traction, yeah.
You guys haven't had many issues with this, not that I've seen.
No, not at all. Broke a shaft once, but I had a spare shaft. That was the first Kilani.
Yeah.
That I did the first MSA, and after that, no problems.
Sure.
No problems.
It's next level, man. I'm looking forward to driving this car because I've always loved the MR2. I love convertibles. Rear engine cars though do scare me a little bit because it's not normal for the engine to be at the back.
That's what they say. There's a saying that says the engine is where the car God's intended to be. You know what I mean? The Porsches, Ferraris, Lamborghinis.
There was also the Drift King also said even monkeys fall from trees as he was spinning out one of these.
Oops. Yeah, I thought I had that one. But hey, even monkeys fall from trees.
So it's a tricky car to drive, but the main thing is just make sure, get the revs up as high. The problem that you have is the opposite of what most guys have. Most guys have the problem of not enough grip. You've got the problem, you've got to find where the grip is, and it's quite high up.
Yeah, quite high up. And normally what my issues is at MSAs with the track bite and stuff like that is I end up bogging too much. So with the track prep and stuff like that, I would actually be launching off from the limiter.
Yeah.
And I would still bog.
Yo.
Yeah. So out of VTEC, when I'm talking about bogging, we fall.
Yeah,
out of
full
VTEC,
power band, yeah. So the
and
thing is then, the next step I would imagine if you're going to take this to the next level would be the gearbox changes.
Basically.
Or diff changes.
Or something like that, yeah. I have a LSD in here as well.
Yeah.
In fact, the LSD.
MSA practice, thanks guys. Thanks.
But stock gear ratio, so we'll be passing, I think, over the line in 4th gear.
Okay.
Still, which is good.
And what's your best time at a non-MSA event?
A non-MSA event, do they time the non-MSA
okay, yeah,
event?
strip.
They don't time.
I'm old.
So, I've done, at MSA, I've done my best so far was a 12.9. And then the events after that, I've only managed to do 13 flats.
Okay,
so
okay.
like a handful, like 2 handfuls.
So I should today get in the high 13s, 14s later.
So I just changed the clutch.
Okay.
I think it would be easy 13s.
Really?
Easy 13s, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm excited now. I am legit excited now.
I'm excited to see what you do. No, so
here we go.
Let's do this.
The first one, I think I'm just gonna feel it out and then see what it feels like. Here we go. Okay, so now I am in an MR2. I've got the light inside the car here. It is shining super bright, so I can just about see to the left, but I can't see straight forward. So here we go. Welcome to the inside of an MR2 that doesn't belong to me. See, there's an RX-7 lined up here. I wonder if I'm gonna have to race against this guy. And this is my first run in the MR2. And this is just my practice run, so we're gonna see what it feels like. It's one of the first times I've driven a car like this. I think I drove I drove one of these once upon a time. Could have been the newer model. Is there a new one after this? No, this was the new one. So I think I've driven one once, but that was obviously with the 1800 engine. It's not the setup. It doesn't feel like this. Okay, so we got our first teammate here. This is Takumi. Oh, that's a fast I think it's a VBL. I think it's a VBL. Whoa! I tried to launch. I don't know where the line is here. I need to wait for him to let me know. But here we go. I tried to launch this thing. I tried to launch it, but it just grips. It just absolutely grips. Here we go. Back in the zone. Let's get in the zone. Page 4,000 RPM. Go. I'm changing at 7,000 RPM, but let's go with higher now. 8,000. Woo! 8,000 RPM and down the strip. That was so easy. Oh, just over the limiter. Just under the limiter. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That was so easy. It was so easy. The power, it's so easy to get the power down. I think I shifted at 4.5 there, or at least I launched at 4.5, and that 4,500 RPM launch sounded spot on. It sounded like it was right. I don't think I should have gone higher than that, but I don't think I dumped the clutch maybe as hard as he would have. But there's a lot happening there. Like the launch off the line, it's surprisingly grippy. When a normal car would wheel spin and then maybe wheel spin some more, this car won't do that because the weight is all getting shifted onto the wheels. So as the car wheel spins, you expect it to maybe build up a little bit more wheel spin, but it doesn't. It just ends, that sort of pulls, the wheel spin goes away and the speed keeps going up. It's a weird feeling. It's a weird feeling. It doesn't work like a rear-wheel drive car where the engine's up front. It doesn't work like a front-wheel drive car where the front wheels are spinning all the power away. This is a different setup right here. It's a very different setup right here. But okay, so that was first run, and I thought that was a solid run. I definitely want to see what quarter mile times I do. Let's get the draggy in on the mix. Let's get the draggy going. How's that? I want to know from you, how did that feel? It is a different animal. It's a very different animal, because I was saying now, when the wheel spin starts building up, in any normal car there's a number of things that happen. In this car, not the same things don't happen. Yeah. You can feel the weight shifting onto the spinning wheels, but the car's accelerating. It's not losing wheel spin, it's actually accelerating as the torque builds up. When a normal car, when that torque builds up, you get more wheel spin. This one you get more acceleration. It's a weird feeling. Yeah. But I did 4.5 and I didn't dump the clutch. I kind of drove it off a little bit, and it felt good. It felt solid. There must be more then.
Yes, yeah. So there's
more.
That's what we were saying, and I kind of heard you early shifting a little bit.
Yes, big time.
We were changing
7,000
maybe. So maybe next one a little bit higher on the launch, and then you said this was the coaching.
Yeah. Give it to me.
So a little bit higher on the launch. Try 5 or 6,000 RPM. 6,000.
It's so weird. It's so easy to say the numbers, but then I get there, then I chicken out big time.
And then, like you said, you didn't dump the clutch this time. Like 6,000 RPM, dump the clutch, and try changing on that shift light, man.
Okay, yeah, I will this time. So you saying from what, because these tires don't feel like normal road tires either. Yeah. So I felt like I got a decent launch out the block, but what you're saying is there's more grip after that.
There's much more.
Okay, cool.
Much more.
Okay, let me try that quickly.
Alright,
here we go. Okay, so second run of the day. We're gonna try the left lane now, and I'm gonna warm up the tires a little bit here. What's up, Matt? Now this time, can you come say hello to the right camera? That one.
How's it, guys? Come on.
Okay. So I'm gonna try and warm up the tires a little bit more this time. Okay, so I felt the limiter there. I felt the limiter kick in. So now I'm not so scared of that limiter anymore. I know where it is now. So okay, here we go. Oh no. Sakes.
Let's go see what happened.
Is not how this is supposed to go. I'm not supposed to break the guy's car.
So Ernest just broke my car.
That's not the line we rehearsed, okay?
No, we didn't. Just look what happened. So the CV broke off, the outer CV, basically straight off. And yeah, it happens. It happens. It's okay. Good. It was a good run.
It was good while it lasted. It was good while it lasted.
I feel like that would have been a nice run.
I felt like
That's a bit too much will off,
I
but
felt like it too.
that would have been good. Back to the drawing board. I have another shaft at home, another outer CV as well, so it will probably be back up in the running for MSA.
I'm just glad the drift's okay.
Now that thing is a champion.
Can I give you a steak rail maybe?
What went through your mind when that happened over there? You know what I mean?
As soon as it happened, I knew something fucked up today. I feel like, okay, there's no drive. And then I just, you just want to go like, maybe it's nothing, maybe it's me. I'm just thinking back, oh, there's no gears.
Yeah.
There's nothing. But as long as, the gears, the first is there, I feel something was
It's
turning.
turning. It's we actually seen the spark hit the floor, so we knew there goes the CD. That's okay.
That's the end of part 1.
There's gonna be a part 2.
Stay tuned for part 2.
You wanna show the